This is so weird to be in front of the camera right now. Okay, it'll get back. It'll come back to it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or should I say, Naomi. Welcome back to your own channel because you haven't been here in like a little over a year, and I think that's how long I've been away for. I think I posted a video like 9 or 10 months ago, and then I haven't been active like posting regularly for about a year now. Dang. I'm so sorry. I feel like I've been living under a rock. I have missed you all so much. Thank you all for your sweet and kind comments and your messages asking me where I've been. I've literally been just here, have been adulting. I wanted to jump in here and make a little update video for all of you and also share with you my latest haul from the makeup show in LA. So yeah, like I said, I have been away for a little over a year now, and I have been MIA on basically everything. And yes, my hair color is a lot different from my last video. So around March of last year, a little before my birthday came, I got hired for an engineering position at a new engineering company, and so I have been loving that so much. I love doing what I do, and it just makes me so passionate, and I go on full nerd mode every single time something clicks in my mind every time I work on a project and stuff. And yeah, with that kind of job, it requires a lot of responsibility, and it also requires a lot of my time. And so I've tried to film videos here and there. I actually have a handful of videos that I filmed. It was just really hard to find time to edit at night, and at the same time I was also in school trying to finish my master's degree, which I actually finished back in December, and I'm just glad that that is in my back burner and I don't have to worry about it ever again. And just in case you were wondering, I finished my degree in civil engineering with a focus in construction management down in Cal State Long Beach, and I didn't do structural engineering as my master's just because I felt like it was a little redundant, and I wanted to dive into something along the lines of management just so that I can see things from both perspectives, from the engineering perspective and also the business perspective. And so yeah, super fun, but I'm so glad that that's over because papers and projects alongside 40 to 50 hours of full-time work is very exhausting. And now that I have all the time in the world after work, I am so excited to finally be making videos and finally have time to edit. So yeah, that's basically all I've been doing. And with my free time, I basically just sleep and go to church and volunteer at church and also work out and spend time with my friends and family. So let's go ahead and jump into my haul. So the Makeup Show LA is a trade show that happens every single year. Coming into the show, I actually wasn't planning on getting anything at all. I mean, surprise, surprise, you always come in with nothing in mind. And we got some press swag bags, which I'm actually really excited about. I haven't opened this, to be honest. I haven't gone through it just because of work. I'm just gonna jump into everything here. I'm not gonna go in any order and just show you exactly what I got from SM. I think that's what they call it. A couple of sponges, and they don't feel like beauty blenders to me, but these are definitely a weird shape. I'm definitely interested to see how these work with dry and wet products from Stilazzi. So I got an eyeshadow brush, which is just a standard flat shader brush. I got these wispy lashes, and I love how fluttery and flirty they look. And what I love about Demi wispy lashes is that they're so easy to wear, and you can wear them every day without it looking too much. Ooh, It's a matte shadow. Okay, so this is what the shadow looks like. This is called MS48. And this is what it looks like. It's more like a mauve-y plum color. And I actually thought this was a blush. Maybe I can use it as a blush. Ooh, that feels really velvety. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. That could definitely pass as a blush. Look at this. If you just do like a light dab. From Melanie Mills, and this is her brand called Gleam. And if you don't know Melanie Mills, she's a really famous makeup artist in Hollywood. The Lip Radiance, ooh, and this one is in Unstoppable. It's a red color. Ooh, nice packaging. It comes in this nice rose gold packaging, and you can clearly see the color inside. Ooh. Ooh, that one's pretty. This one is super pretty for like summer because it's a warm, like corally red color. Smells very strongly of vanilla. Okay, very hard to close. Unforgettable, and it's a purple shade. Ooh, that one's like a really dark purple. I'm not really into darker colors for gloss just because I know they run and they bleed and stuff. Some of her Radiant Dust. So I got the deep gold and the bronze gold. Deep gold is like literally like liquid gold. And bronze gold is a lighter version of deep gold, but still looks super pretty. A Sephora brush, and Sephora was there, and that was like the first time that I saw Sephora Pro at the makeup show. I believe this is their second year, but I wish I had more time to check out their booth, but I didn't. I really wanted to try like their face stuff, like their color correctors, and pick up some of their lip colors. Like their cream lip stains are like amazing. I got the Pro Contour Highlight number 80. And let's see what this looks like. I love this little contraption here. So this is what the brush looks like. It's like a dome shaped brush, and it's synthetic. Ooh, super soft. Okay, so the next thing that I got is this concealer palette. Oh no. This is the contour and highlight palette that I've been wanting for so long. I've been wanting to try Moran Cosmetics just because I've heard so many good things about them, especially from pro makeup artists. And I actually went by their booth, but some of the colors that I actually wanted for myself weren't there. But ooh, look at this. I'm so excited to try this on. And look at the range of colors that it comes with. I think you can use this for like all over the face color and also as highlight and contour, but I'll let you know the consistency of this for all over the face and how versatile this could be for like different skin tones and stuff. I'm so excited that this was on here. This is actually a very, I want to say a very pricey palette. They have this thing where you can pick like 3 shades, like a foundation color, a highlight, and a contour color, and it was pretty pricey. And so I'm really happy that I got this with all of these really cool colors. The next thing that I got is from Crown Brush, and Crown Brush is there every single year. And if you're looking for a line of brushes that are affordable and still do a very decent job at applying makeup, Crown Brush is one of those go-to brands. And so I got a pair of tweezers. Ooh, I didn't know they made makeup. I got a ultra skinny eye marker. Well, I mean, I knew they made makeup. I knew they made eyeshadows, but not eyeliner. That's super black. Let me just show you how black this liner is. And the last thing that I got from Crown is a dual brush. This is E476. So on one side you get a flat shader brush like this, and then the other side has a small crease brush, and both sides are synthetic. The next thing that I got is a Zuka bag, and this one is the compartment that you usually put in like those big Zuka bags, and I got another one. I love these for like traveling. So next I got a bag from Nigel Beauty. This one is from Monda Studio. I got these pair of really funky lashes. They're like feathers, I think. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of like Effie Trinket from the Hunger Games. Okay, so I got a sharpener, and this one, oh, what is this contraption? I'm an engineer. I should know how to open this, but I don't. Should I give up? Oh, okay. There you go. And then the last thing that I got is a set of Q-tips that have makeup remover already set in it. So the next thing that I got are some lashes from Nigel's, and I didn't get this from the swag bag. I actually picked these up. These were $1 each, and I couldn't say no to $1 lashes. A lot of these were actually wispy lashes, so if they look similar, they probably are. They're just a little different. Okay, so I got the number 43s. They're like the wispy ones, but they flare out. So I got the D wispies. I actually have 2 of these. I already used one of them, but these ones are like super flirty and fluttery, and I don't know, I just love anything that's like a little bit more curly than normal. The longer version of the D wispy, so it's pretty much the same. Number 48s, and these are also wispy, but they're a little bit thicker. And the last one that I got is the number 117s, and these aren't wispy, but they're more of like a full lash. The next thing that I got is from Temp2, and they gave us 2 of their highlighters. They're called the S/B airbrush. And I got 2 shades, so I got the champagne and the pink pearl. A browder from Pure Minerals. Okay, what is this? It is a perfecting brow powder, and ooh, and it is a powder. It's not like a pomade or anything like that. I'll let you know what I think about this, if it's too gimmicky or if it actually works. I got the shade Medium Brown from Kevin Aquan, and it's a lip pencil, and it's flesh toned. It's called Hyacinth. Is that how you say it? It's like my kind of colors. Look at it. It's like a mauve pinky color. It'll go with a lot of my lipsticks for sure. The next thing that I got is from Makeup Forever, and I got the Pro Sculpting Lip, and I've never tried these before. So you get 2 steps. One step is I don't even know. Is this supposed to be a lip liner? So this is the lip color. Nice warm toned red color. Second one, ooh, what is this? Wow, that's a highlighter. So I guess, wow, I didn't know these existed. But it's a highlighter, I guess, to put like on your Cupid's bow right here. A Maxi Volume Mascara from Mustaf Lip Crayon. Oh. This is from Delium, and I actually did not know they made makeup. I thought they only made brushes. This is Sinister Rouge. Yeah, Sinister Rouge, and that's what it looks like. It's a plum. No, it's not even a plum. It's like a dark red color. Oh yeah, it is a plum color. It's a plummy red color. Senna Cosmetics, and it's their Lash Detail Mascara. So this might work really well with my lashes. I have very short and very sparse lashes. The last thing from that bag is from Urban Decay, and it is the Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blush. And I got the shade Paranoid, and I've never tried Urban Decay blushes before, so I'm really excited, and that's what it looks like. And ooh, this is like my kind of shade. It's like a natural, like brownish, like bronzy shade, perfect for like the summer if you want like a subtle glow or a subtle like bronzy tone to your face. Okay, so the next bag is from NYX Cosmetics, and I got a few things from them. So I got the Hydra Touch Primer, their glitter primer. The glitter in number GLI01, and it's just a royal blue color. And the last thing that I got from NYX is their multitasking mixing medium. And mixing mediums are really good for all around stuff. You can use them to mix with your loose powders, and you can make liner out of it or a lip color. The next thing that I got is this Sonic applicator called Color Me, and I got the Automatic Foundation Applicator Starter Kit. Comes with the applicator device, the sponge, So you have a universal sponge that you can use with powder or liquid, and then the natural coverage sponge that you can use for liquid foundations. I'll let you know what I think about this. I think Goss makeup artists made a review about this, and I'm really intrigued to try this because it's a different tool than a beauty blender or a regular brush. Okay, so the next thing that I got is from OCC, and I got a few lip tars from their latest collection, and I think I got all of them. But I haven't gotten lip tars since probably like 2 years ago, and they changed their packaging overall ever since, and so I just wanted to try how this is a little bit different. So these are the colors that I got, and I couldn't even find where the names are in the box, and so I had to unbox them. So I got this shade Ingrid, a muted like lavender purple shade, Lily, and this one is like a pastel purple color, which is perfect for spring. This one definitely will layer with like a darker lip liner or like a darker lipstick, because that is super, super bright. The next one is called Artifact, and these still have the same, you know, OCC lip tar smell. And ooh, that one's really pretty. That one's like a metallic copper brown color. The next one is kind of a little bit out of your box kind of color. This is called Wasabi. It's a bright lime green, and I'm most likely not going to use this for my lips. I'm probably going to try to use this as a liner. Next one is called Rhyme, and this one's like a teal color with a little bit of that iridescent like green, like that green shimmer, and it's super pretty. It's like, it reminds me of like mermaids when I see this color. So the last one is this really nice like warm pink color, and this one is called Magnolia, and this one is not metallic. Okay, so the last few things that I wanted to share with you are probably my favorites out of this haul in general, just because they're very coveted items and I've wanted them for a while but never really got to it because they were always sold out. And these are the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, and Kat Von D's liquid lipsticks are probably one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas, just because they're super, super pigmented, and they're not the most comfortable to wear. They're actually pretty dry in my opinion, but I just love how pigmented they are and how fast they dry. 2 of them I believe are like really hard to find at Sephora, and I know they did a restock, so you might still get a hold of these. So the first color is Lovesick, and Lovesick is a mauve color. Surprise, surprise, another mauve color, as if I needed any more mauve colors. So this is what the shade looks like. It is kind of a little different than the other ones that I've tried, but it might be a little bit lighter than Stone from Dose of Colors, and definitely lighter and more pink than Posy K from Kylie Cosmetics, Bow and Arrow, and I have been dying to pick this up ever since it came out, but every single time I walk into a Sephora, it's always sold out. And good thing that day I went to the Kat Von D booth first before the line was just crazy. And it's a darker nude shade. The other one was Noble, but I just can't pull off like really pale nudes, but this one is like a dark nude color. It kind of reminds me of Celebrity Skin from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Lolita 2. I have Lolita, which I really, really love on my skin tone, and Lolita 2 is just like the summer version of Lolita 1, and this one's a terracotta color, and I love this. When I applied it, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So the last one that I got, I wasn't expecting to purchase, but the lady who was helping me out in picking the shades told me that she actually uses this color as a liquid liner, and I was pretty intrigued. I was like, you know, this would actually, you know, make my look a little bit different. So this one is called Exorcism, and I don't think I have a color like this, but this one is like a dark plum color, and I definitely don't think I have a liquid lipstick that's this color because it's not as dark. So the last bag is from NARS Cosmetics, and this one is probably like my baby out of all of them because I did not expect to purchase this much from NARS Cosmetics, because I remember a few years ago when I found out about their 30% off at the makeup show, I went crazy and probably spent like at least $300 on everything that I ever wanted from NARS. I'm surprised though, because I didn't pick up any blushes, and I love NARS blushes. So I got a few of their Audacious lipsticks, and Audacious lipsticks are like my holy grail satin lipsticks ever. It's like my favorite formula in the world because they're just so creamy and they don't bleed at all when they're on your lips, no matter what color it is, and they glide on so smooth and so opaque on the first swipe, and they're just super comfortable on the lips. They don't dry them out. If I could have every single color in this formula, I would totally get it, but sad enough, bills come first. And so I got two shades. One of them is actually a limited, or should I say like an exclusive shade, I believe at Barney's or Saks. I am not sure. But this one is in the shade Dominique, and this one's a very unique shade. This one's a lavender, like a muted lavender kind of shade. And I thought I had a liner to go along with this one, but it turns out it's too purple or like just too bright to go along with this because this is so muted. And this one is just really different. And I know NARS has a liner to go along with this shade, so I might pick that up, like a warmer nude color. And this one is called Vanessa. And this is just what it looks like. And you know me, I love nude colors that still show up on my face, that don't wash me out completely, and this one is like totally my kind of shade when it comes to nudes. And it's like more of like a warm toned, like peachy nude color, which I love, and so definitely really excited to wear that more often. So the next things that I got are foundations, and surprise surprise, I always get foundations in this haul video. So two shades of one kind. So this one is the Velvet Matte Skin Tint Foundation, and this actually wasn't advertised as a foundation, it's called a skin tint, but I've been wearing this for a week now, and it's actually thicker and it applies with a lot of coverage than some foundations that I own. Pretty medium coverage on the first layer, and you can build it up. And so I got two shades, and I'm wearing this on my face today. I have the St. Moritz, and I got Cusco, and I usually do like half and half of this, and I got two just because it matches my skin tone very well if I mix them together. And if I get darker over the summer, I can use the 1.5 a little bit better, and then during the winter time when I'm a little bit lighter, I can use the St. Moritz. And then the other foundation that I got is another one that's been coveted on YouTube and on the internet, and everyone's been loving this and raving about it. This is the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and I got the shade Medium Dark 1 Syracuse. And then the last thing that I got from NARS is actually the one that I had gotten there for and ended up buying 5 other things along with it, and it is one of my favorite eye primers, and this is like the best eye primer ever. And if you have not gone on the train, you should, especially if you have oily lids, because this is the best. And if you've been watching my tutorials and my videos, I always use this primer, and it's just because it's the best. This is the Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. So that is it for my little lengthy The Makeup Show haul, and I hope that you all liked it as much as I did. And let me know if you want me to review or use any of these in a tutorial. And I know I haven't really been posting, and I really do apologize, but I'm so grateful for all of my subbies because y'all are the best, and I love that y'all still interact with me even though I've been MIA for so long. Like I wish I had all the time in the world. Like I literally wish a day had 48 hours in it just so that I can do both at the same time, adult and YouTube. And stay tuned for a giveaway because I'm hitting 15,000 like very soon. I hope that y'all have a great day and I will see you again soon. Bye. Look who just made 2 videos. I really don't feel I feel really weird like being on camera again. It's so funny, but that is a wrap. That is a wrap, y'all.